Good morning, dear children. You all are welcome to the social class. In this class, from around the world, we are going to learn the second lesson. The topic of the lesson is landforms of the earth. How the landforms, you see, in the fifth standard, we have learned that landforms. Could you remember that one? The desert, plains, plateaus, like that. The plateaus are tablelands, like that we have learned. And in the desert we can see the sand dunes, like that we have learned. In this class we are going to learn the landforms, the earth. You see, is the earth is and the land is the equal level in throughout the world or throughout the country? No. In a small town or city or just in a village also, the land is not in the same level. There are up and downs. How it is formed? The landforms have been created and developed by two types of forces. First one is endogenic force and the another one is exogenic force. By means of two types of forces only the landforms developed. What is an endogenic forces? The endogenic forces is originate from within the earth. The endogenic force originates within the earth, or this endogenic force is called as endogenic force or tectonic force. Because of this force, the irregularities on the earth's surface happens. Now we can see the exogenic force. The exogenic force means it is originate on the earth's surface. That is, endogenic force is within the earth, but the exogenic force is on the earth. Because of this exogenic force only, the plateaus, mountains, plains, these things are happens. First you see the mountains. Mountains, how many type of mountains are there? There are three types of mountains are there. We have learned in 5th standard. In mountains, the people mainly in low level, okay, in less the people less people living in mountains. Why? Because some mountains are hot, some mountains are very cold. We have learned now we can see the mountains are fold mountains, block mountains, volcanic mountains. What are the fold mountains? How it is formed? The horizontal compressional forces. Because of the horizontal compressional forces, the fold mountains are created. The example, our Himalayan mountain, Andes mountain, the Aravalli and the Appalachian mountains are the example for the fold mountains. Then these fold mountains are divided into two. That is, young fold mountain and old fold mountains. What is young fold mountains? The fold mountains contain mountains that have formed recently are called young fold mountains. You see, simply we can learn that, understand that. No, who is your younger? You are in 8th standard means if you are having siblings, they are born after your birth means they are your youngest. No, like that, which the mountains are created or formed recently are called as young fold mountains. Here some Rockies mountains are the example for this young fold mountains. The Andes mountains, the Atlas, the Alps and the Great Dividing Range are example for this young fold mountain. Now what is the old fold mountains? The old fold mountains that are formed very earlier, much earlier, that mountains are formed. That is called as fold mountains. For example, the Aravalli, the Ural and the Appalachian Mountains are the example for the fold mountains. Then there the block mountains. Block mountains there are example for the block mountains, also called as host mountains. All block mountains also called host mountains. What is the example for these mountains? The Vindhya range and the Saptura range in India. In India, the Vindhya Saptura. Do you have any knowledge? Do you heard about this before that? Yes, it is one of the famous mountains. These mountains are example for the block mountains. The like that in France, Vaux mountain is in France, and Sierra Nevada in USA and the Salt range in Pakistan are the example for block mountains. Now we can see the dear children, because of these block mountains, the Rift Valley is formed. The Rift Valley, Rift Valley is formed between two block mountains. The Rhine River flows through the Rift Valley between the Oaks and the Black Forest Mountains. In between, the river is running in between what? Oaks and Black Forest Mountains. Then we can see you see, dear children, then here you see the volcanic mountains. The volcanic mountains are very hot. Example for this volcanic mountains, the Krakatoa in Indonesia and Rainier in the USA is the example. So many mountains are there. Volcanic mountains will erupt any time. No, it will make so many natural disasters. What is the because of this volcanic eruption, the tsunami also will be happen. We have land in 7th and 6th, I think. Now you see there are some mountains are there, the volcanic mountains, Etna and Vesuvius in Italy, the Kilimanjaro in Africa, the Fujiyama in Japan, that is very famous. The these mountains here erupting the newses. We have got these newses. Then Cotopaxi in South America, the Krakatoa in Indonesia, and the Rainier in the USA are the example for the volcanic mountains. Then what are the importance of the mountains? Do you know the importance? You have learned the importance of mountains in 5th standard also. Here I am going to tell you two more importance only. First, some mountains have rich reserves of minerals. We have learned that one. Then the mountain rocks are widely used as building materials. Do you know that? The people near the some mountains are rich mountains. The granite mountains are there. Do you know? Then the mountains, and this is the Mount Fujiyama. It's volcanic mountain in Japan. Okay. Then the importance of mountains. What is the important? Because some mountains are rich minerals, and some mountains rock are widely used as building material. Do you know that? We are using that stone, no? That is from the mountain only we are getting. Then we will go through the plateaus. Here you can see that the plateaus are tablelands. We have learned in 5th standard. But is there any examples? The plateaus are classified into 3 types: the continental plateaus, intermontane plateaus, lava plateaus. The continental plateaus are example that is in the South African regions and West Australia, Greenland and Antarctica are example for continental plateaus. What are the examples? There are these continental plateaus, the ranges of Africa, West Australia, Greenland, and Antarctica. Now the intermontane plateaus. What is the where these intermontane plateaus are located? That is Bolivian Plateau in South America, the Mexican Plateau in North America, and the Tarim Basin in Asia. Then lava plateaus. Where these lava plateaus are there? The main example is in Deccan Plateau and the Malwa Plateau in India. These are the main examples for the lava plateaus. And the Columbia Plateau in USA. In India, what are the places? The Deccan Plateau and then Malwa Plateau. Then which land? The Columbia also. Columbia in USA. Where is Columbia located? Columbia in USA. Then what are the importance of plateaus? Do you know the importance of plateaus? The plateaus, only the grasslands. Why we are using that grasslands? To roar the animals. Then the plateaus are generally rich in mineral resources. Some mountains are rich in mineral, like that these plateaus also very rich in mineral. Now we can learn that plains, you see here it is plains. Before that I'm asking a question. The plains are why that people highly populated in the plains? Do you know? We have learned in 5th standard this also, because in the plains there is a fertile land. Here you see there is a fertile land, so the people thickly populated in plains. Here only the river, water bodies, everything will be available, so we are settled in plains. These plains are divided into 3 types: structural plains, erosional plains, depositional plains. Then what are the examples for the structural plains? The eastern coastal plain in India and USA are the Great Plains in USA are the example for the structural plains. Now we can see the example for erosional plains. The West Siberian plain and the plain in which Aravalli region is the example for the erosional plains. Then the depositional plains. The depositional plains are formed when the sediments brought down by river. Because of that sediments brought out by the river, the depositional plains are formed. We have learned these things in 5th standard, and in 6th also you have learned in the river lesson, no? The 5th standard we have learned that river mouth and all, no? Then this one. Then the importance of plains. What are the importance of plains? The plains are fertile soil. Because of that only the people that plains are thickly populated. Then that is the flatlands. I am telling that one, dear children. Plains have fertile soils and longer growing season. Thus, they are suitable for agriculture. That lands only helpful to produce the grains and all. The flatland surface facilities, that construction of roads, railways, therefore the transportation is well developed in the plains. The same thing you have learned in 5th standard. Okay, you just remember that 5th standard lesson, the landforms lesson. Okay, here we have learned it, landforms on that is only the landform in 5th standard. That is the 4th lesson, I think. So you just recall that 5th standard lesson also. Okay, dear children, again you read the lesson very well. Thank you, children. Thank you. God bless you all.